I've spent $80,469 worth of Frost Stars in Whiteout Survival in 250 days. And today's the big day I've been waiting for. It's what phase is it? It's the 4th phase in the state versus state, and this is what I'm looking forward to. I've been saving up my Mithril and Essence Stones and waiting for this big push. Now, I can't do charms. My charms are maxed out. Troops, I'm going to do some troops today. I didn't get a presidential appointment. I'm just going to do a little bit what I can because I need to fill out my marksman for bear a little bit more. I think I'm looking pretty good on the infantry. I guess you can never have too much, but I'll do a little bit of that. I'm not going to do one of these days where I spam that on camera because I'm not going to do all that much. So I'll kind of like just see what I have left over and do that. But the big thing we're doing today is the hero gear. So let's get through the rest of the stuff first, see where we're at, and go from there. Oh, Icefire. Here were the results from Icefire. League matches. Here's what the lineup's looking like. I don't want to show my squads because I got some secret sauce going on in there, and you never know what the competition is looking at. So here's what things are looking like. We've got Group A, Group B, Group C. We got a lot of 3794 in here. I like to see it. Group E, F. There's Accelerator. G. Ladies in this one. Hope she's going to do well in this one. Yeah, I think she might do well in this one. And then Group H. Whoops. And Dala's in that one. And I think he's going to do well in this one, I think. I don't know if I saw any that were at his level. And there's a couple. All right, so that's going to be an interesting one too. So that's what we got going on here, but I'm looking pretty good so far. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I got a good hero gear day coming today, and I got some other stuff that I'm doing for research before the end of this. So we'll see. We'll see how things end up panning out. And I didn't do my pets yet, so hopefully that'll add a little bit of, give me a little bump as well. Let's see. That's Icefire. Let's continue to look through the events. Vault of Enigma still going on. Yeah, I got the hero rally, nothing big. State transfers coming up, and the low spend state that Spencer and I met in, we got some players from that state that are finally, they've been waiting so long, they're finally going to be able to come over. So that's going to be nice. And we have Ronnie gets a chance to shine again. So some of those things we did for Ronnie are going to have, oh, and this is the new event. Foundry Battle. Ooh, we got the new event coming. No, not Alliance Showdown. This one, Winter Siege. Deploy squads to attack or defend strongholds and battle the rival alliance for victory. Interesting. And it comes with a new city skin. Or, yeah, no, sorry, not city skin. Man, my brain is fried tonight. Island decoration. Comes with a new island decoration. Check that out. Gonna be interesting. I don't know much about the event yet, but if this is anything, maybe it's some kind of like Canyon Clash kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see. It's coming soon. We're gonna learn about it. Check your calendar, and I'll bet you'll see it on there too if you're in a similar state. All right, so that's neat. Lucky wheel, I'm just going to take my chip. Take my chip. And then Alliance Championship is still going on. Everything else looks good. We got our Fortress Battle. Okay. That's all. The rest of that's all good. So before I do that, I'll go take another snapshot. Let's take a look at the spending stuff tonight. So we got Artisan Shrub. Here's the big one. This is Hero Gear night, and I'm flush full of Essence Stones. What I need a lot of still, even after all that spend in those previous events, after all that spend, I'm still going to end up being like blocked by mythic gear. So, this is what I got to get, and I need more of this mythic gear. More. So I got to grab the Lucky Hero Gear chests because, and I'm glad that I've been talking about how I felt behind. I'm glad that I finally started like going all out and buying these. It's the one thing that I don't think has been bad because I am still behind, but now I'm not as behind as I thought I was going to be. I'm right at the edge of doing something that, like, I'll show you the gear changes I want to make. I'm right at the edge of that, but I'm not. I would have liked to be even farther, but I'm not. So, and I'm not going to go spend in the regular shop. I did the math on it. Oh, holy cow, that is not a good deal at all for Hero Gear. If I needed a little bump, I could do the weeklies. Just buy the weeklies early. All right, so that's custom armament. And again, this is one of those things where it's not horrible value. It's just not the best value in the game, but it is good. It's good. Pets, I'm going to leave this one alone for now just because I spent a lot tonight. Training, you know what? Yeah, I do need some more training. And tech research, I'm going to buy this only up to... I do need to slow my spending down. But I'm going to buy this up to the $30 mark because I need some speed ups for some stuff there. I think I'm looking good for fire crystals. So even though this comes with speeds, I'm good on this. I don't really need to do much with it. It is nice for the speeds, but I'm good on this right now. I think I don't need to go crazy with that. And people always criticize me, I guess, for the daily deals. The daily deals is not just about the general hero shards, which you can trade in as well. It comes with the fire crystals and the what do you call it? The mystery badges, which, you know, I'm not a huge fan of, but this is actually a pretty good deal. It's one of the better deals in the game. So the fact that I'm not getting a great value out of the mythic shards is not a huge deal. Look at that. And I got more. And, you know, I'll trade them in, basically. So, all right. We'll make these claims, and I will come back around here. If I need to, I did it once before. If I need to just round out a little bit for a little bit more, I can buy some more Gear Weekly cards, and I can get an instant 7 from that. For every one you buy, you get 7 more. So if I need more, I can grab a few that way. But I'm not, if you look at the regular shop, man, I mean, probably because it also comes with, what do you call it? It comes with components. But it is not, if you're looking just for hero gear, it is not. Look at that. You get 4 for $5. It's not a good deal from that perspective, like at all, by far. Like not at all. I mean, if you consider what we got at a custom armament chest for $5, look at that. It's like, that's a crazy difference. If that's what you're looking for is hero gear, lucky hero gear chests. Artisan Strove, I'll just make that claim. All right. So that's all we got going on there. In the deal section, we got the Vault of Enigma, which I'll just buy today. And then, Endless Wayfarer is still going on. We got the Journey Treasures. We'll just make our claim there. This is dreading because I know... You know what? We got a dead shot today. We have 5. Let's do it. Let's do it. And I'm not playing your game, Dad Chat. I'm not playing your game anymore. You're not stressing me out. I'm going left to right, and you give me what you're going to give me, all right, buddy? So no, you know... Give me 2 keys right away. I don't care. Whatever you're going to give me, you're going to give me. No more stress. All right, fine. Yeah, F you too, buddy. All right? You gave me one day to give me some hope that you were my friend. And then he does this to me again. I guess it's not keys back to back. It could have been worse. There's always a, silver lining in every cloud. So that's the silver lining today. It could have been worse. Not by much. Not by much. But it could have been worse. All right, that's dead shot. Let's do Frosty Fortune quick. And Frosty Fortune, we're just going to grab this. It's the last day to buy these. And I'm just going to buy some of these. Up to the $20 mark. And that's it. And then we will get what we get and see what we can do. Here we go. Grab the red chests. Nice. No red chests. No red chests. We're done. That's it. I'm not playing this game. I'm not doing the gambling stuff. I got some extra thorns. We're fine. I'll grab the dailies. Maybe I'll grab some advancement, but I kind of just want to wait. I have no need for it right now. So, and I know the pets are a little whiles out. So I'm just gonna grab what I can. Whatever I need to spend the thorns so that the thorns don't go to waste, and I'll do that tomorrow. And then we're just kind of done with this event, but I'll grab these, and then I'll grab some more tomorrow in the last day of the store, and then I'll do the rest of the spend here. And it'll probably be on the pet advancement, although I always seem to be behind on pet food. Yeah, I think I'll end up probably doing the advancement materials because that's a little bit harder to get, I think. All right. They're both kind of hard to get in quantity. Is that all I need to do there? It is. Just to go around the corners here. I don't have much else to do for Labyrinth because this isn't going to matter. It's just every time it's like smacking up against a wall. I've just hit the limits. And I'm not going to be able to do Pet Day until tomorrow. So I'm not going to do anything with Cave of Monsters either. And by the time I do, the event will be gone. But that's just how the cookie crumbled this round. And for some of you who pointed out, I think I did actually do some research outside of SvS points for it, which is bad on me. I should have paid more attention. I was so much in the mode of like, I got the presidential appointment and there was some stuff I wanted to do for research. And then I forgot that it was a day that I think if I did it yesterday, which I think I did some yesterday, then yeah, I made a mistake. But you know, it's not the first time and it won't be the last. I try not to make mistakes, but we're all human. And as I've been saying all week, I'm tired. I'm tired, man. I'm doing a lot of stuff. While we're in here, let's just find some friends to gift. And, whoop, get out of here. And, oh, Corey always helps me out. Here we go. And then, I'm not sure who of some of these others I've given to, but I want to make sure I take care of some of the new folks, and then some of the folks that help me all the time. Got one more to give out. Who's going to get the last one, huh? Let's see. Who gets the last one? I think I'm trying to remember who I haven't sent to in a while, or who I haven't sent to yet. And that's just, my memory's failing me. So I'm going to scroll back up to the top. I'm going to go with, I'm going to go with this one right here. All right. There we go. Took care of that. Arena, I'm not doing too bad in Arena right now. You know, this I'm sitting there second place so far. I think there are some bigger whales in here, but maybe they're distracted in real life, or maybe I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure there are some bigger whales in here though. Maybe they'll just wait until the end and they'll just try to hit all their points then. I don't know what their strategy is, but Hunty and I are doing well in here, so I'm good with it. Whatever it is, I'm good with it. All right. So now, are we finally to the point where we can, I think we are. I think we're to the point where I don't have anything else to do. I've got it all cleared and I can go into the hero gear, right? I think so. All right, let's take a look. I did the spend. Look, my frost stars are going fast. We did the spend. We'll take a look at state of power now. Oh yeah, I didn't finish doing my push, so we're at 300,000 right now. Here's what the leaderboards look like. There's what leaderboard's looking like today so far. Here's what overall is looking like today so far. And they you know, we've got a couple players that are doing really well. They got a couple that are doing well, but I think overall we're doing pretty good. But you know, we don't know until it's like early, right after reset, so we don't know. But overall on the net, we're still doing pretty good. So it is a little closer than I'd like to see, but but we're still doing pretty good as a state. All right, let's take a look at this hero gear now, and let me just make sure we're at 300,000. We look at the phase details. Mithril and Essence Stones is the main thing I'm going to be doing tonight. I'm not going to be doing a ton of troops. Maybe I will for some amount of power, but or some amount of what do you call it? Let me see. Backpack looks like also. Just clear some of this out quick while I'm in here so we don't have to do it later. Let's see. Speed ups. Yeah, it's all right. The training will help. But yeah, let's grab. Let's see. I want the troops, the marksman, to be at 1.2 at least for bear. So I think, you know, I'm doing all right for troops, I think, but I want marksman to be at 1.2 for bear because I think I'm a little down on marksman for bear for the full, you know, full marches. So let's go ahead and grab this. We'll pay for this. I don't have a president appointment, so it's not the best, most efficient spend in the world, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get there. With a little tapping, we'll be fine. I opened up the video saying I wasn't gonna do this troop spamming, and here I am troop spamming because I realized my marksmen are still not where we said we wanted them. All right, we're at 1.2. Let me just give it a little buffer. All right, now we're at 1.22 there. Lancers, just give this a tiny little bump. 760. And then we'll do infantry until we've run out of training. How's that? I mean, we're going to lose some at SvS most likely anyways, so. Man, how many training speed-ups do I have? All right. Are we getting there yet? Close. And one thing I want to do, all right, so I've got this in the bag, in the back. I got this, oh, here we go. We got this batch going. I want to make sure I have the bigger batch going. So we got a bigger batch going. And one thing I want to do is I want to speed this up to the point where it'll definitely be done today. So if I just speed it up to 1 day off, I think it'll be done in 18 hours now. Let's see. 1 day. So that'll be done in 18 hours. And then if we look at the SvS countdown for this phase is done in 22 hours. So it'll be done, this batch of troops will be done before this phase ends. That's what I wanted to make sure of. So we'll just leave those sitting there, and then I'll continue pressing these, and I'll do the same trick with this after I exhaust all my training speed-ups. I had many more than I thought. Many more speed-ups than I thought here. All right, here we go. Fine, I don't even care about this right now. That means I got to open up more resources. I'm almost there, though. That's why I'm not taking the time to open up the resources. All right, now we're at the point where we're using general speed ups. So I will, let's see, I will speed this up to where it's only taken basically a day off. And so 3, 5, let's see, something like this. Even that's probably enough, but yeah. There we go. So, all right. Why did I do that? Why did I use the generals? I should have used these ones. You know what? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I just want to make sure it's closer to the other two so I can start the whole batch at the same time-ish. 1 hour now. 1801. What are we looking at? 1801, 1807. All right, that's looking all right. I can just do another 5 minutes here. Whoops. Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes here. And we're pretty close there. That's good enough for me. We're all about 1801. And everyone, we got another batch, a big batch in training. So, all right. Now, with that done, let's take a look at the points, see where we're at. All right. So here's where we're looking at for points as far as from the troops. And here's where we're looking there. And overall, I just like to do that overview so you can see. All right. That's from the troops. And now we're going to do, sorry for showing this again, but we just did the troops. Now we're going to do the mithril and essence stones by way of the hero gear. And here's my plan tonight. All right, I need to check out my little handy dandy cheat sheet over here because I was doing some planning. And the hero gear chests are what I'm going to end up being blocked on, I think. So before we get into that, sorry for bouncing around, but you know, it is what it is. This is the game sometimes. I'm going to clear out, let's check the backpacks early so I can clear out some stuff because we're going to need to use it. All right, so let's hope for one of those lucky pulls where I get like, 16 or 18 of them. That's what I really need tonight. The more the merrier, because I'm in need of mythic mythic gear. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we'll wait till it populates and we'll count them. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4 plus 9 is 13, 14, 15, 16. What did I say? Did I call it or what? Right? Did I count it out right? So we got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 right there. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then we got 14, 15, 16. We got 16 out of that. That is a nice hit tonight, and that's when I needed it too. So that is beautiful. So let's see. I did my math. I had 88 plus 16. Now I got 104. So I've got more than enough for what I need. At least, I mean, you never have too much. You can never have too much. But I've got what I need to do the few things that I want to do. All right, because that's what I'm going to be blocked on. And the other thing I'm going to be blocked on is mithril. So let's go ahead and do that spend now also. So I think I'm going to need 320 mithril. So we'll come in here and we'll take the mithril. And right now I'm at 290. So I basically need 30 mithril. So 30 mithril. That's 1. Now we're at 3. Now we're at 7. Now we're at 17. Now we're at 37. So I got my 320 that I need. All right. So that's the mithril. Where are my frost stars going, man? Come on. It's not right. It's not right. All right. Here we go. All right. So now another round at the backpack. Just make sure we clear this stuff so I don't have to come back around to it. We're good here. We're good here. We're good there. Backpack is clear. All right. Finally, we can get in here. So in priority order, I'm going to do this in priority order only because, and I'm going to explain to you why I'm doing it, only because if I got my math wrong, which has happened before, and the calculator's wrong basically, or I put something in wrong, I want to make sure I don't get myself in a bad state. So first things first, I'm going to grab this sniper goggles and get them to fully maxed. So forging is already maxed. All we need to do is get past that final bump and look at that mithril. Hello. 10 mythic gear gone. 50 mithril gone. And now we have a maxed goggles for the marksman. All right. That's step 1. Step 2, I want to max the goggles for the lancers. And the main reason is because this is a primary stat and because I will pick up the 50% lancer. I've already got the 30% defense. I'm going to pick up the extra 50% lancer attack. I do want to focus more on defense, but lancers are a form of defense, both as far as they're like kind of a secondary defender. They're not as good as infantry, but they are a secondary defender to the marksman. They also, go past the. They also attack the opponent's marksman. So, so having the primary stats on this will be good as well. And then I think, I'm going to leave these other ones at 39 for now, basically. I mean, there's always going to be something we're pushing on the account, but I'm going to leave these at 39 because I don't have the mythic gear. I can even spend on the mithril, but I don't have the mythic gear to be able to push them. But what I would really like to do is get this Lancer defense up next and work on the belt, because I'll first pick up Lancer defense and then I'll pick up the Lancer attack. And on the flip side, I'd pick up the attack first and then the defense. Now, if I was more of an attack-oriented account, I might want to go for the gauntlets first. But because I'm trying to focus on defense more, my progression here will be to go for the defense first and then the attack, because that way my Lancers will survive a little longer. And let's face it, their primary stats are looking pretty good also. So this is the next focus, is getting the goggles to maxed. So again, the foraging on this one is maxed. So we're going to do this progression here and hope I got it right. Oh, and now I've got to take back all the stuff that I've been letting people borrow. So let's take care of that quick. So let's do the easy ones first. These guys have no business having that gear. Let's see. So, reforge. Oh, come on. I'll get this right eventually. Unequip. Unequip. Unequip this one. Unequip that one. Unequip all the things. Unequip you. Unequip you. And unequip all of this. Whoop. Unequip all. That's what I meant. And let's start there. I don't know if I'm going to need to take them off the other ones too. I probably will, but we'll see. All right, and then we'll just grab one of these and say reforge, and we'll reforge all this stuff. There you go. Take it back. And you didn't think you had this permanently, did you? You were just borrowing this. It was on loan. All right, and now I've got to hand equip it because I don't want it taken mythic, basically. So you just get the epic. It's all you get. Did we get them all? No.
We're ready.
Yeah, we got a bunch of infantry, I think.
I'm back. Hell.
And that. Okay. Now, how did we get them all? Let's see.
We're ready.
Everyone's got gear.
In the blink. Hello. Hey, enough.
All right, come back around. Finish this off. All right. And finally, quick select. And there we go. Now we got the goggles to plus 100. All right, we're halfway there. We're in the home stretch. We're halfway there. So now, let's see, that's the Lancer. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do on the account is I want to get the boots maxed. And getting the boots maxed not only gives me a defense stat, I'm going to get plus 50 defense, but it's a primary piece of gear. So look, my lethality right now is 259.55. This is a primary piece of gear. So we're going to empower this up. And look at the Lancer lethality, right? So lethality goes up. So I'm not only am I going after the empowerment stats, but it's a primary gear for this, you know, for Lancer. It's a primary attack gear. So I'm kind of picking up, it's kind of doing double duty here. I'm picking up that as well. All right. And then we got to enhance it up. And then we get to empower it again. Man, look at all that mythic gear going bye-bye. All right. And I'm going to wait on the, just in case, like I said, I got anything wrong, I'm going to wait on the 19 to 20. I do want to max out this gear, but I'm going to wait on that because I want to make sure I get the primary stats first. So now we've got plus 100 on the Lancer. Now we're going to go for the Marksman. Same reasoning. The Marksman defense isn't super important usually, but it's going to give me an edge for defense, and it's going to be a primary stat. So we're going to empower this. There we go. And then, whoopsie, slow down. Good thing that caught me. And then we're going to, I'm going to need more, aren't I? Yep. All right. Who's next in line? Who's next in line? For, let's see. I think Mia and Greg don't need a lot on their gear because...
Your inevitable fate.
Yeah, so let me just start with Mia and see what else I need.
I'm back.
Because in the configurations that I use, they're basically just there to like contribute their skill. They're not really there. Like this will be used for like a 48 448 type configuration. So like in Gaia Heart and Land of Heroes. So, and then she could take this basic set of Mythic back. Whoops. Went too far. And now
The hunt only.
we should have plenty to bring this up. All right. And then, finally, there we go. So, now we're looking at the sniper boots max. Well, not maxed yet. All right. So now, the question is, what do you want to pursue next? My first thing I'm going to do is get those 19s to 20s. The next thing I want to do is get this 14 to 15. And after that, if I have any left over, which I'll have, I think, according to my math, I'll have a little bit left over. I'll go hunting for, what's doable next. So I don't know what it's going to be, but we'll see. I hadn't really thought about it. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get this far. So, because I want to get this gear maxed out, basically. And the extra 10% gear stats, I think it's worth it to me. It's a judgment call. Some people say like you should use the mythic on the other empowerment stats, but it depends. Like it depends. Look how far I am from that. Like you're going to spend a lot on that where I can have just this right away pretty much. So, all right. So Master Forging and get this up. I'm doing a Lancer first because that's the defense configuration. Then I'm going to do Marksman. We are running out stuff. So now we have the primary gear for the Marksman and the primary gear for the Lancers maxed out. Nice. Now we're going to bring this up. Oh, no, not empowerment. Not empowerment. We're going to bring this up to 15. And now the question becomes, I do have, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I do have some more forging I can do, but not that much before I'm going to run out. So, the question becomes what next? And I think probably it's going to end up being Lancer Health. So, yeah, I think it's going to be Lancer Health. I'm not sure it matters too much which one. That way the Lancers could have a little bit more survivability. Yeah, I think that's the right call. Lancer Health. And if I can pick up some more before tomorrow, through whatever, bear, other events. Well, I guess you don't get Lucky Hero Gear chests. Well, you do get some, but not that many. I would need to pick up more, like 3 more. So maybe I can pick up 3 more somehow by tomorrow, but we'll see. All right. So now I'm kind of tapped out because I'm blocked on, this is what I meant by I'm blocked on the mythic gear. Like I need more mythic gear than I have. Oh, this would only require 5. So I can get, like if I can find 2 more mythic gear, I'd be golden here. But it's gonna, it's gonna be, no, that's for empowerment. Man, there it is. I need 6 for this one. Yeah. So, all right. That's where we're sitting. That's the progress there. And I think we're good on the hero gear, right? Yeah, there's nothing else I can do. I'm blocked on mythic gear now. Yeah. If we look at, I got plenty of stones. I'm out of mythic. I'm out of mithril, but that's fine. I could always buy more mithril if I really needed it. But where I'm blocked on is the mythic gear. All right. So we'll see what else, what opportunities I'm given as far as how much further I go. Well, There's an opportunity right there. I mean, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's roll the dice. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Can I get 3 from this Lucky Hero Gear chest? I know that's a lot to ask, but it's happened before. Let's see what happens tonight. 1, 2, 3! Yes! 1, 2, 3. Boom. All right. That is so satisfying because now it can have the matched gear here. And no, I'll get it right one of these times. There we go. All right. Fully is upgraded as much as I can. Let's say it like that. This is now upgraded as much as it can be given the current state of my account. And man, I spent a lot and got a lot of Hero Gear chests. But, it's just so expensive to get that gear up. But I think I'm liking the way this looks. I'll have to re-register my Icefire, just to make sure I'm all set with the latest configs. And then I need to give back some XP. And I'll probably, I'll do it to the primary on these guys first. So this will take a second, but I'll do it on the primaries first. Even though these aren't used that much, you know, they got to sit somewhere, and might as well have them on the alternate marches for the purpose of things like Icefire and Foundry and stuff. All right, there's that. And we'll do the same here. Get this to plus 100. I don't know. Might be able to get the marksman up as well. Probably not all the way, though. Yeah, see, it gets to be... Well, it gets quite a bit, but I do have quite a bit there. And if I'm not doing the other ones to 100, should be able to get that to... No, it's probably not going to be. It's going to be short. So...
I'm back.
So here... Oh, but I only took it from Mia, right? I'm losing my mind. So we got these 3. We got that. That's the secondary gear. This is the third gear. We got that, and that. Yeah, and that's all. So I can do these up a bunch. I'll maybe do them up to 80 and then see how far I can go from there. Let's see, 60, 70, 80. I think I'm fine with getting them both to 80, and then past that, I'm not sure how far we'll be able to go. Depends how much epic pulls I got. Here we go. 60, 70, 80. Can't get to 80. All right, I'll get probably from just exploration. I'll be able to get that up to 80, but not bad. Not bad for we don't really need this on Mia, anyways. But not bad. Good to have there. All right, let's see where that puts me as far as SvS points first. Come on, Eugene. Like I need Eugene. Let's see where that puts me for SvS points. So, all right, put a bunch of points on the board, 77 mil. Take a look at that. Well, that got me some points today. Where's that put me here? Well, all right, that gave me some points. I got some more plans for tomorrow, of course, between pets and chief gear. We got planned for tomorrow, so we'll get some more points for tomorrow, but I should be, looks like I'm safe to say I'll be in the top 3. I don't know if I'll be able to take first. And I don't know how much more Hades has in the tank. I hope he's got more in the tank. Yeah, I hope everybody's got more in the tank. So good problem to have when we have a lot of people pushing points for SvS. All right, so that's where things are looking like here. And let's see what that did for power. Not a whole lot, I guess. I mean, I think I was at 710 before this, and now I'm at 712. So that's good. I don't know where things... I don't know where things are going to sit now. I've been waiting for that push, but I know Hunty's been doing a lot of hero gear as well, but that's where, it's super close now. So, you know, that's nice to see. I just basically waited for SvS to do my push, and he did a little bit before that. But yeah, and I don't have Amos equipped right now, or else I think our gear would be the same there. So not too bad. My pet power, I do got to work on some more when pet day comes up. And if we look at neighboring states, this isn't going to make a lot of sense until after I get another round of lab, so we can see where things stand. But my lab scores right now are not really indicative of the power, really, because, you know, it's lagging from the push from SvS. So still glad I'm where I'm at though. And my pet power, yeah, still pretty decent as well. So that's good to see also. All right, let's see. And we'll take a look at Chief Gear tomorrow. I don't know why. Oh, get another one of these. I'll let that sit for another day. All right. Now, I don't think we have anything more to do in the backpack. Good there. That's what speed ups are looking like now. Trying to save for the FC8, which I know will be coming up in, I think it's a couple months. Take care of this. All right. I think that's all we got there. I know some of you like to see power. I don't like to show details of power during SvS for obvious reasons. If it's not obvious, think about it. So the same reason why I'm not showing the Icefire League, but I'll re-register my Icefire squad to take advantage of this new power from the hero gear. And I wonder how that's going to shape up in arena now, actually. All right, that gave me a little bump for arena. That's nice to see. But my gear is optimized for my primary march. So if you look at my gear, can we see? Yeah, so look at my gear compared to others. Like, my gear is kind of optimized for SvS, essentially. My primary march is where I'm putting all my attention. And I think if you look at some others, like if you look at some others' gear, it's kind of like putting, you know, like bringing up those levels from the alt gear. And I don't really want to waste on that. To me, it's kind of like wasting it on the other alts. And plus, you know, the levels themselves aren't up that high in here. So it'll give you more, like, it'll give you better arena runs. And this is, you know, if that's what you want to do, then it's better for arena. But, you know, mine is more optimized for that castle defense, basically. The castle battle and the castle defense. All right. I think that's all I got. Let's check the VIP section, and we'll call it a night. All right, let's see if I get some lucky spins here. Yes, I'll take that. I'll take that. Nope. I'll give you another chance to redeem yourself, though. All right, I'll take that. Yes, I'll take that. It's on the fence. Well, diminishing returns. I think we're going to quit while we're ahead. All right. Look at that. We're moving the pixels. It's sitting right near the 5 now. We're moving the pixels. I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you watch me and you follow this journey, I'm getting to a point where I do need to slow down. I know I say it a lot and I don't do it, but I can't keep on pouring money into the account. Some people putting comments in here lately like, oh, he's a developer or something. I'm not. I don't know how. There's nothing I can do to convince you of that. If I just tell you, obviously you can see I'm a real guy recording like out of my house. You know, I'm not sponsored. The only thing that I had that was close to that at one point was the affiliate links, but I don't have that anymore either. So I put very real money of mine into this game. It is a business expense, but you know, if you don't have much coming in, then and you have more coming out than you got going in, that's not very much a business, is it? So that's where we're at right now, folks. The money that's coming in is going out. Like whatever comes in related to this, like YouTube ads and stuff like that, is going straight back out, and that's where I'm at. So. I need to slow down the spending and reevaluate, and it's going to mean if there's people, there's always going to be a bigger whale. If there's somebody spending more than me, and there will be somebody spending more than me, it just is what it is. I just gonna have to live with that. Have fun with the game as far as I can have fun. Spend the money I can. I'll still be whaling, but man, I can't be doing like these $15,000 months consistently, or else I'm going to go broke, you know, in real life. So that's where we're at. But if you enjoy following this journey and you want to see, if there's going to be a train wreck in the future, if you want to see what's going on, and if I'm able to, you know, slow this spending down, if you want to see how the power that I have is used in battle and how my skills evolve, because my skills have a lot of evolving that they still need to do. Like the spend helps a lot, but if my skills don't match them, then I'm not going to end up being as good in this game as others. And we need a lot more teamwork and stuff like that. But if you want to continue to follow this journey, I need your support. All you have to do is tell other people about the channel, bring them over and have them become subscribers as well. And then just like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. That way, whenever I post anything, you'll be the first to know about it. Thank you very much for joining me. And until next time, I'll see you later.